Hey, the program you're watching tonight is I Love My Job. We thank you very much for that. We're going to take an imaginary trip, which we often do on I Love My Job, because tonight we're going to the Backroom Bar and Grill. Jim Owens is with us. Hi, Jim.
Hi there. How you doing?
Thank you very much. You're one of the co-owners.
Yes, I am.
Okay, and Samantha is with us. Very good to see you both. First of all, where is the Backroom Bar and Grill?
Backroom Bar and Grill is on the corner of Laver Road and Route 30, right beside the roadway inn, which used to be the Mansfield Inn.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. So you go out 30, right? We're
Route,
going east?
Going east on Route 30 and get off at Laver Road.
Okay.
And if you're coming from the east, when you get off at Laver Road, you'll actually exit right almost into my driveway.
I'll be darned. Okay, and you got a big fundraiser coming up. You got a lot of things going on out there. You're looking for a lot of people and going to raise a lot of money, right?
Correct.
Okay. Samantha, what are we doing here? What is this fundraiser?
It's a benefit for the Alzheimer's Foundation of America. Our goal is to reach $25,000.
Wow. Super, super. $25,000.
Yes.
How did this all come about?
Well, since I've owned the bar, my grandmother and my mother has died from Alzheimer's.
Oh, boy.
And it's a disease that a lot of people don't know about. So we're trying to make people aware of what Alzheimer's does. We're working with the Lions Club. They do a lot of things with the GPS and that of tracking the elderly people who's got this when they get lost and all this kind of stuff. And it's a lot of money to take care of them. Now, the Lions Club you're working with is local?
Mansfield Lions Club. The Mansfield Lions Club. Okay. Well, good for you. Congratulations. Thank you very much for what you're doing. You're talking about people like me, old people, and consequently, why I'm not sure I get old. Sometimes I think I think, let's see, what is my name, that sort of thing. But no, congratulations, and $25,000 is a lot of money. So obviously, you're throwing in some of your own money and your establishment and the people that work for you and everything.
The back room's putting in a lot of little things here and there to get things organized, but we are giving from 6 o'clock in the morning until we close. Every drink it's drank, it's been paid for, is going to have a quarter per drink put into the fund. We actually have a dunk tank.
Oh boy.
That's going to be kind of funny because it's coming out on Facebook right now. If you want to dunk the owners, or if you want to dunk your favorite bartender, come on out. And it takes you $5 for 3 balls, and you get a chance to dunk us in the water and throw the balls and try to put us down. We're going to have goldfish races and do a little bit of gambling on the goldfish races, which is real fun. All the things we're doing is a lot of fun things to create money. But at the same time, we have 10 bands playing out in the backyard.
10?
10 bands.
Whoa.
And
big, big, big.
The nice thing about it is every one of these bands are actually doing this for charity. They're not charging us.
No kidding. Good for them.
They've done real good at responding to us.
Now, are you able to tell me who those bands are?
We have some bands from Mansfield. We have the Red Ball Jets are our grand finale.
Okay,
band.
well they're big.
They're a big band at the end of the night. But we also have Faint Night. They're out of Ashland. Calling All Rednecks, so we'll get some country flavor in there as well. Save What's Left is kind of a newer band that's come into the Mansfield area. Let's see, who else do we have playing that night? Mark King and the Roadhouse Band. Acoustics Anonymous, which is kind of a group of acoustic musicians, and they get together and just kind of have a jam session, so to speak. They're also going to be providing our acoustic musicians for out on the patio throughout the day as well. So we're going to have bands in the back playing on the stage, plus we'll have some acoustic musicians on the patio.
Wow. Okay, so the point of it is there's going to be a variety of music.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
There's a little bit of any kind that you want to listen to. And a lot of times there'll be a little bit of 80s rock and roll on the back with a band, and you'll have somebody singing country on our front patio.
Okay, someone who has not been at your establishment, kind of give me a structural view of the Backroom Bar and Grill.
The Backroom Bar and Grill has basically been, when I built it and started the business, we had one little bar, and the other bar we didn't do nothing with. Now we've opened the other bar up. We got a kitchen between the 2 bars. We serve full menu food, breakfast, lunch, and supper, open 6 a.m. every morning. The back bar is the one that's open every day. It's a little smaller bar. It's a little bit more kind kind of nice to be nice and close because we call it the neighborhood bar. We keep the problems out, and we want it to be a good, fun place for people to go. We built that for the intentions of eventually that will be our restaurant, and the big bar will be our bar.
Okay.
And the more food we sell in that, that's what we'll get into.
Okay, let me take a quick commercial break. We'll get back to you, okay?
Yep.
We're talking to Jim and Samantha. They are the co-owners of Backroom Bar and Grille, and we're talking about
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's and Labor Road. Is that where you are?
Backroom.
Okay. Yep. We'll be right back with I Love My Job. Don't go away, won't you? Again, the program that you're watching tonight is I Love My Job, and I'm Doug Thaker, and we're talking about a location, which is the Backroom Bar and Grill, and they are bringing a fundraiser, or doing a fundraiser, actually, for Alzheimer's, which we certainly appreciate that and congratulate them for that. And two co-owners with us tonight, Samantha Meckley, and she's one of the owners, along with Jim Owens, and he is one of them. How did this all start?
Actually, it started, I was the sole owner, and I ended up taking partners on because we've got it so big.
And that's good.
Yeah, it's great. It's a lot of work, but the guy that owned it before was Joe, and he was a good friend of ours, and he had cancer. So I ran it for him while he was in treatment. When he come out of treatment and he felt he was healthy enough to come back, and he basically said he was tired and wanted to get rid of it, and I bought it out from him. He just said he was done. It was kind of funny because he gave me the decision that night of buy the bar or we close it down tomorrow. And we did. We bought it, and I told my wife we're going to run a bar. And we've changed our bar a lot. We've changed the image of our bar. It was a roughneck bar, and we're not. We're more family oriented. We do our breakfast and our lunch and our dinners where people can bring their kids out to eat. At 9 o'clock we do say, okay, that stops now, the kids have to leave. We have a kids menu that we pushed. We have comedy the first Wednesday of every month. That's a free comedy. It's by Wednesday you need a good laugh, and you come in, and we have professional comedians come in, just like any of the comedy places in the bigger cities. That's been going real well. We've had nice crowds for it. But we just really were trying to make this place a place in the Madison area that we haven't had.
Yeah. Well, good for you. Again, congratulations and thank you very much. How did you get involved in all of this, Samantha?
I was one of the patrons when it was owned by Joe, and I helped out as much as I could as far as PR work and things like that for Joe. And when Jim took over, I just kind of kept doing the PR work. And here recently, we decided to go from one side of the bar to the other side of the bar and dig in a little deeper.
Okay, now you're talking about it, 6 days a week, 7 days a week? You have breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
We're open 7 days a week.
7 days a week.
We have all our specials. We're just now getting into more dinners, and we do all our specials right now is all homemade stuff.
Whoa.
You know, like we have our spicy spaghetti on Monday, and on Tuesday we have taco bowls and taco salads and burritos and that. Wednesday we've been doing lasagna and Salisbury steak and mashed potatoes. Thursday is wing night, which is 50-cent wing night, which is a really good price on wings. And then we go back with Friday as having our meatloaf dinners, mashed potatoes and gravy, plus the other stuff on the menu you can get. But we're doing more of a home style special menu for that. It's not we
like
don't have
Mother used to make.
Yeah, and kind of got into it is because I'm there all the time. Me and my wife eat there all our meals.
Yeah.
So we're getting actually a supper like we used to do when you're growing up and everything. So we went into that and wanted to do a lot of the homemade stuff. And it's worked out really well, and we got a lot of great cooks. It was kind of neat because when I started, I actually started with 2 bartenders, jumped to 3 real quick, and now we're at 26 people.
Great, good for you. Boy, a flourishing business.
Yes.
Okay, let me go back because I need to pick up perpetually the date of this benefit.
The date of the benefit is July 25th.
Okay. And that is, you're going to have to help me. Monday?
It's a Saturday. Saturday, July 25th.
Okay, Saturday, July 25th. Go ahead.
And it starts anytime you want to come in. I mean, it's an all-day thing. You can come for 2 hours or you can come here all day.
Okay, so it's revolving door. You can come and go.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, if you want to come in and eat breakfast, some of that money goes toward Alzheimer's. If you want to come in lunchtime and listen to bands and that, it's all day long. We're going to have a lot of things auctioned off. We got a real huge Budweiser sign coming up. It's probably a 5-foot by 4-foot sign.
Oh, that's big.
We have a Dr. McGillicuddy's liquor machine, self-tapper. It's refrigerator and everything. It puts it out. We're going to be auctioning that off. We've had a lot of people in the community that gave stuff for benefits, for the benefit. Mm-hmm. We actually got a basket made up for, it's called Taste of Madison. And it's got like Giannito's, Oak Park, Skyway East.
Oh, yeah.
And all that in their certificate, and all for certificates for to eat out at one of the places here in Madison. There's just a lot of things that we're going to auction off up and down. As people has donated pictures and baskets and just
had some artists that have donated some items, some local artists. Okay, they're also going to be there as well, selling some of their items while they're there at the benefit, and some of that money again will go back to Alzheimer's as well.
Let me take a quick break.
Okay.
Once again, we're talking to the people from Backroom Bar and Grill in Madison Township and right off of 30, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, we're going to come back with them. They are going to have a huge benefit for Alzheimer's, and you are invited. Okay, once again, Jim and Samantha are putting on a fundraiser to benefit Alzheimer's of America, and that's going to take place on the 25th of July. That's a Saturday, and Jim, Samantha saying you can come anytime. Revolving door, 10 bands, wow. Obviously, your favorite beverage is going to be there, and tons of food, right?
Yes. The Mansfield Lions Club has also decided to help us out with some of the food items, so they're going to have their food trailer set up outside to kind of help us with the load on the kitchen.
Good. Now, that particular night, is there, food-wise, again, anything special?
We're not really running specials, just whatever they want. We got running the grill on the patio. It's going to be doing just a cheap quarter-pound hamburgers. That's quick and easy, hot dogs and Italian sausage. Our menu, if anybody picks it up, they can get anything on the menu that day.
Okay, good.
But not actually a special that we're doing.
Yeah. But again, on the patio, why you're going to have burgers and hot dogs and bratwurst and all the goodies that we love, and outdoor picnics again. Okay.
And then the big thing is, Sam can tell you about, we're auctioning off. A lot of people want to dunk some of the owners and stuff. So she can tell you how to get in there and know what time we're in.
How do we do that, Samantha?
Well, I put it out on Facebook that we were having the dunk tank and things, and that the owners had decided to jump in there, and everybody started asking about bartenders, so we started getting bartenders in there, and it has flourished.
Yeah.
Bartenders want to dunk owners want to dunk bartenders.
Sure.
So we are going to raffle off the first ball that day at the event. If you want to dunk a bartender, we'll announce which bartender is going to be in the dunk tank, and we will raffle off that first ball to the highest bidder and see if they can dunk that bartender, and same goes with the owners. And we could possibly have a really long line, because I have my top 3 contenders, as Jim is one of our top contenders for the dunk tank, as well as a couple others.
Lots of fun. Lots of entertainment.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, let me go back to the auction. Now, is this going to be a silent auction, or are you going to have an auctioneer actually?
We're actually doing both. We're having some of the things we're having all silent auction, but throughout the day, there'll be an auctioneer going up on a stage and actually auction some of the bigger things off that really could raise a lot of good money for the Alzheimer's. We got stuff coming from Louisiana Tech. The University of Tennessee's done some stuff for us. Ashland University's done a whole bunch. We got some stuff coming from Ohio State, sporting-wise, and then just a lot of other different companies who gave stuff to do.
Okay, once again, we're talking July 25th.
Yes.
And that is a Saturday night, and that's coming up here very, very quickly. And again, part of the proceeds are going to go to the Alzheimer's Association.
Correct.
Okay. And you've got a history, a background in that vicinity, Jim.
Yes, I do.
So, now, how long have you owned the bar?
I've actually owned the bar almost 3 years now.
Okay.
I've worked there part-time with Joe and took over for about 3 months, which would have put me over the 3 years, but I actually owned it about 2 years and 10 months, which has been a long, moving battle.
Yeah, I bet it has. But you've experienced success.
Yes, it's been nice. I'm born and raised in Madison area, and I remember when it was a Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
So I like to see we've changed the outside of the building. We've done a lot of cleanup and make it.
Sure.
Curb appeal is a lot better than it ever was, and I'd like to see stuff go in the Madison area because we just don't have a lot.
Yeah, you're right. Good for you. Good for you. We're going to take a break. We're coming right back with Backroom Bar and Grill, and of course our huge fundraiser on the 25th of July. Right after this. Once again on I Love My Job tonight, we're talking about a huge fundraiser coming up on the 25th of July. All day, goes into the night. I don't know, is there a stopping point on all this, Jim?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, the band, Red Ball Jets, will sing their last song.
Okay, so, and Samantha, we're talking about 10 bands, right?
10 bands and probably another 6 to 10 acoustic musicians as well.
Okay, and lots of gifts.
Yes.
Are going to be either auctioned off or silent auctions?
Correct.
So, okay. And a lot of sporting goods items?
A lot of sporting goods items.
Okay, great. And lots of food?
Oh, a lot of great food. We'll have a lot of food.
So you're all set to go?
Yeah, we're still got a lot of push to any donations that we can get from our companies and that we're working on. That helps us. We got working on getting tents put up for the bands and all that stuff.
Okay. Now, some of the fun stuff, of course, going to be this dunking
the dunk
machine,
tank, yes.
The dunking tank.
Yeah, the dunk tank will be a lot of fun.
Okay, and people love that sort of thing.
Oh, yes.
When their favorite person is sitting up there to be dunked into the tank. So it's great. That's great. Well, you know, congratulations. It's wonderful what you people are doing, and by golly, the community should thank you. You just talking to you here, Jim, it seems that you're very, very community-minded.
Yeah, I am, because like I said, Madison hasn't had the support that it needed all the time that I've been here. We go away when we're in our football and basketball. It's Mansfield, Madison, but we're really not considered in the Mansfield area, so we don't get the support that we feel we should and try to get. This has helped bring a lot of people. It's been really nice to see some people from Lexington last week there, people from Ontario. So they're starting to see that we can have a really nice place in the Madison area too. And that's what our drive is, to make it a very super place to be able to go and have fun and enjoy yourself every weekend. We have live bands every Saturday night. We have bands or a DJ on Friday nights. We have karaoke on Tuesday nights. So we have a little bit of everything going on. We got dart teams, pool teams. And the nice thing about it is 90% of the time when you come into my bar, one of the owners are there. And we actually have 6 owners right now, and it's all husband and wife deal.
Yeah, good.
And it's nice that you know that the owner's going to be there, so we're not going to have any kind of problems or anything like that where a lot of places did. Great food, great entertainment.
Yeah.
And, you know, we do blues, we do country, we do a little bit of everything. You can check us out on the Facebook. It's Backroom
Bar And we also have our website, backroom-bar.com.
Okay.
And it lists all of our events and charity events and special events.
Okay, and we need to throw a bouquet to the Mansfield Lions.
Yes, they're working with me really hard on doing a lot of things that we need to do. They do a lot for Alzheimer's. They do a lot for a lot of other benefits too, but they do a lot for Alzheimer's.
Yeah. Well, my time's up. Hey, thank you very much for being on I Love My Job. And again, congratulations. Wish you the best. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you are invited July 25th. We're talking about all day and way into the night. And the location again is?
880 Labor Road.
Okay. And once again, we're talking about Backroom Bar and Grill. And again, the cause is great and much needed. And that is?
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's. Hey, thanks, both of you, for being on I Love My Job. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm Doug Fager. You've been watching I Love My Job. We're coming back next week for another great show, just like you saw tonight. One where you can help. You can be part of it. You are invited. And good night.